Another way a lot of us Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about procrastination. I didn't think I'd be able to pronounce that as I did. So we generally procrastinate when we have to achieve a target or meet a deadline or revise for an exam, an important exam. The whole of the country is currently working towards their exams or sitting their exams. Many people are fasting throughout their exams, and it can be really hard to find that motivation to revise or to find that concentration to be able to achieve these targets. Now, how do we procrastinate? We all have different ways of procrastinating. Some people will sit on their computers and just play games, or sit on their mobiles and play those Candy Crush games or whatever's in at the moment. And we will procrastinate the time away. We won't revise and we won't work towards that assignment that's due in, and we'll procrastinate in that way. Another way a lot of us procrastinate is by browsing websites. We'll probably go on one website, maybe New Look, to look for a pair of shoes. Next thing you know, you're on River Island's website, Topshop website, checking what's latest, what the latest trend is, or what have you. And that way you'll notice that the time is gone, it's time to go to bed, and we've not completed the task we wanted to complete. How does procrastination affect us? It affects us because what can ultimately happen is you can be left behind. Now, I'm not saying that studying is the way forward or taking a certain route is the way forward in life. You've got to do what's best for you, but you have to work towards it. And if you don't work towards it and you sit there procrastinating, you will ultimately fall behind. And if you fall behind, it can be embarrassing for you, yourself. So you might be in a stage of life where you want to achieve certain goals. And every year as you get older, when people ask you, how's that going? You don't have an answer for them, or you have to tell them that, I'm not quite there yet because, and you don't have an excuse. There's no answer to that because. So this can be quite embarrassing, and it's not a nice feeling to feel that way. You want to be able to say to them that I'm working towards it and these are my plans, and this gives you something to talk about as well, instead of saying, oh, nothing, same old, same old. Another feeling you can experience due to procrastination is dread. That dreaded feeling that your family, friends or your colleagues might ask you, what are you up to in your life? And in order to save yourself from feeling embarrassed, as we prior mentioned, or you might altogether avoid people, which is not a nice thing because everybody likes to socialise to a certain degree. Another feeling can be a feeling of sadness. You might feel sad because you might feel like you want to give up on yourself, because you might feel like nothing is happening for you, but you're not recognising that you need to work towards it. When you were supposed to be doing something, you were playing games, or when you were supposed to do something, you were scrolling websites, or whatever you do for procrastination. Alternatively, you can feel sad because people have stopped asking about you, about your life, or taking any interest in you, because you have become, I want to use air quotes, boring, but that's probably what you think, how people feel about you, because you have nothing to tell them. You want to be able to tell them you're working towards something. If you're one of those people who has been procrastinating all their lives, then make a change, because it's never too late. So a few tips I can give you to make changes will be to wake up earlier than you already do, as early as possible really. And waking up earlier will allow you to do things that you probably don't find time to do in the days. As a result of waking earlier, you will find that you probably need to go to bed earlier, which is not a bad thing. Go to sleep early, wake up early, and you'll get things done in the morning, and your brain is fresher in the morning. Make sure you have sufficient sleep though. A second change you can make is your eating habits. Try to eat healthier and give yourself nutritious foods. So if you're waking up early and you're feeding yourself sugary cereals, and you then feel lethargic and you want to go back to bed, or you just want to sit there and watch television, it's probably because you're not having nutritional food. Try to wake up early and have a good breakfast, if you have breakfast, and try to make it so that it's something that gives you energy and lets you go throughout the day, or keeps you ticking over until lunchtime. A third piece of advice would be get a little bit of exercise in. If you are absolutely dormant and you don't do anything, just a little walk, a 5 to 10 minute walk a day. And if you don't find time in your day, then when you've woken up early and you have that extra half an hour, just walk around your block for 10 minutes. I don't know, put some music in your ears or get some audibles in and just go for a quick walk, and you'll feel much better. And that will be good for your body and your mind anyway, because a little bit of exercise can't harm you, and it clears your mind a little bit as well. And finally, get yourself into some work, paid or unpaid. If you're not working and you're dormant at home, you'll find that your days blend together and you get quite depressed from that itself. You need to have purpose and meaning in life. You need to know that you've done something with your day. So go out there, find some work. If you can find paid work, that's fantastic. And no job is a bad job. So even if it's just a humble job, you need to go and do it because it's good for you. And whatever job you do, you have to do it with dedication so that you can know that you've done the best you can do. If you can't find paid job, do voluntary work, because that's really rewarding and you feel really good about yourself. Even if you haven't got any monetary gains from it, you feel a sense of pride for doing something good. And if you do have a job and it's become very mundane and routine, find a hobby and get into a hobby and, you know, enjoy it. Find something that you enjoy. You might have to go through many hobbies before you find something you enjoy. I absolutely love making these videos and I don't always find the time to make it. As you probably know from my old videos, I've made so many and then I've just stopped because I just don't find the time. Actually today I've been at work all day and I've come home and I'm going to film this video and then I'm going to go down because it's Ramadan at the moment, and then I have to go and prepare some food for me and the family, and I feel good for doing this. This few moments of just filming makes me feel good. So how do you make these changes? Make small goals and achieve them. Every time you achieve them, celebrate them. Set small targets and goals and achieve them. Maybe if you wake up at 10 o'clock, you'll wake up at 9:45 and then slowly take it back more and more. Or if you take away twice a week, you'll only eat it once a week and make it less and less like that. So you have to celebrate these little achievements as well to keep you in a good frame of mind. And if you're in a good frame of mind, that will stop you from procrastinating, and instead you'll feel more motivated to achieve these targets and do bigger and better things in life. And finally, you have to be kind to yourself. If you do fall off the wagon and have 3 takeaways in 1 week, make sure you pick yourself back up and then set goals to not do that again and start eating healthy again. It's always about picking yourself back up, because as humans we always fall. Even the best of us will fall sometimes. What we have to do is pick ourselves back up and get right back into the game and keep going forward and not let ourselves slip into procrastination. Anyway guys, I hope this video was useful to you. I hope you learned a few things and I hope you put them into practice. It is very useful. I keep trying every day to improve myself in small ways, and you know, I am doing the best I can. So that's all you can do, the best you can, but make sure it's the best you can do. Anyway, nice chatting to you guys again, and I'll be back in my next video. Bye!